Hello, everyone. Welcome back, my Glow fam. Welcome if you're my subscriber, and welcome if you're new to my channel. Also, if you're watching this as a replay, I welcome you as well. So, I'm Gloria, which is Gloria JTV Africa, and today, as you can see, the title is called Who is Your Family? So, the reason I asked about that is because I've been talking with different people in terms of what a definition of a family is. Family comes in many different forms, right? So, one of the definitions that I found is a family is a group of people united by marriage or by blood or by adoption that make up a household. And they interact with each other, usually like parents, children, spouses, siblings, and that's kind of the family group that's been distinguished for many, many years, many centuries, as the nuclear family. Now, the extended family basically could be parents with unmarried children that still live at home. It could be children that are married and still living at home with their also with their children, and then elderly parents or elderly people. So that's considered the extended family. So that's just a little definition that many people use to describe a family. And like I said, family comes in different forms. Some people think that friends can be family. I believe that too. Um, but I think that I feel like friends could be within the family as well. In other words, if you have family members, I think they can be your friends as well. And what do I mean by that? Okay, so one of the things that have been discussed with me from time to time, um, what you would define as a friend. For an example, a friend could be someone who really cares about you, and of course, that could be a family member, or a friend that's not related, but they care about you to the point where they want to know what's going on with your life. They want to communicate with you, to check on you from time to time, to make sure that you're okay mentally, spiritually, physically, all those things. Right. So think about it. What is a family member to you? What is it that you expect a family member to do? What do you expect from them? What do you think family consists of? Who do you consider your family? Just something to think about. It could be family, like I said, that's related as a nuclear family, extended family, or it could be friends that you consider family. Just something to think about. So when I was discussing this with someone, they were telling me that one of the things they felt about family is that they listen to you or you listen to them. And what I mean by that is, for example, if you're having a discussion and a person has something really heavy on their mind, then what would you do? Would you just listen and then have a response right away? Or would you just listen and let them get whatever it is that's on their mind out so that they can, express themselves and let you really see what's on their mind? Um, One of the things that was mentioned to me is that sometimes when we discuss things with each other, we're talking, but we're really not listening. I'm sorry, we're talking, but the person is not really listening because what they're doing is they're trying to hear what you say so they can have a response, to what you're saying. It could be a criticism or it could be something good. But what I'm saying is that in the discussions I've had with people, they feel like, and I kind of feel the same way, that when we're talking, um, it's good to just listen without any opinion. Just listen, just so the person can get whatever it is on their mind off their chest. And then maybe a discussion can be had. But sometimes, like I say, people listen, and as soon as you get finished with what you're saying, before you can even take a breath, they have an opinion about what you've said. And you may have asked for their opinion, or you may not. You may have just wanted them to listen so that you could feel better, with what you're saying. So that's one of the things that someone said to me meant family. It meant that people that in the family, they listen to you. and they listen without judgment, and they listen patiently. Because, you everybody has to have somebody to talk to. Everybody has things on their mind that they want to discuss, but they want to discuss it in an environment where they feel safe and they feel like they can trust the person that they're talking to. So, what I've been told, what has been said to me, is that if you start in the family, which usually is a trusted group of people, your family, that's where you can discuss things concerning your job, you know, concerning your health, concerning anything that's on your mind, so that you can feel free, feel free to discuss it with them because they're a trusted group of people. Now, sometimes you go outside of the family, of course, to friends, and that's fine if you trust the friends as well. But the person that I was talking to was mentioning the fact that she felt that if you could start in the family, that makes the family closer. It makes us understand each other better. When we can discuss things within our family and put a solution together within the family without having to go outside the family. Okay. So that's one of the things that someone said to me made family, meaningful to them. Um, so one of the other things that was asked about, how often do you communicate with your family, your different family members? And um, one of the persons that I was talking to said that, for example, with their mom, they talk to their mom every day. The mother lives within, I think she said, about 30 minutes from her. So they visit often, but they also talk every day. If they don't get a chance to visit, they talk every day. So what's the purpose of that, do you think? I think it makes people feel like you care about them. I think even though you might have a busy schedule, they say you make time for the people and for the things that are important to you. So basically, what she was saying is that if a person is saying that they're close to you, they love you, they care about you, then their words are important, but then their behavior, their actions should follow up. What she was saying is that if you say you love somebody within your family or your friendship circle, then what you do is you check on them periodically, at least once or twice a week. She was saying she checks on her mother every day, but sometimes people say their schedule is busy, so at least once or twice a week, just to know that the person is okay, and you can do that to with each other. And that's one of the things that was being said to me. So that's how often do you communicate? It depends on what your family feels is important. But like she said she talks to her mom every day. She checks on her in person from time to time whenever that's necessary. And then there's other people she said that, maybe discuss things by phone 2 or 3 times a week with their family members. Um, so one of the things that was said here, I'm trying to see, I have a couple of pointers. Yeah, I think I pretty much covered everything that I made a note about. So if you're here and if you have any comments, make your comments below in terms of what you think is a family. What is your definition of a family? What do you expect of your family members? Do you feel like they should be contacting you on a regular basis just to check on you? Do you feel like it's important for you to call them and check on them on a regular basis? And what do you consider a regular basis? Would it be every day? Would it be 2 or 3 times a week? You know, because the thing about it is there are some people that are pretty independent. Some people, they live their life, and if people check on them, it's okay. If they don't, it's also okay. But you won't know that unless you contact people, to see if they're all right. In other words, there are some people that need to know that they're loved. They need to know that you care about them. So that kind of translates into you calling them, and then it also translates into them calling you. So it's a reciprocal thing. So it's like a family looks out for each other, a family holds each other up, and that's a blessing because most of my life, I can say that I've had a very good relationship with all of my family members and an extended family. And I feel secure with the fact that there are people that love me and care about me. And I'm in touch with many of them every day. And then there's some that I might talk to once a week, and then there's others I might talk to less often. However, we contact each other by phone, by text, by video, in person. We just make sure that everybody is good. So, in my feeling, my thoughts, again, yes, you make time for the people that you care about, regardless of how busy your schedule is. You make time for those people that you love. And so I feel like from the discussion I had with the person that made me bring this particular video together, I feel like that when you have thoughts of somebody, just pick up the phone and call them. You know, if you feel like there's something that you have on your mind that you want to talk about, just pick up the phone and call somebody. But let your words match your actions. If you tell somebody that you love them, make sure that you follow up with action and stay in touch with them. Okay? So that's all I wanted to say today. And again, if you have comments, make your comments below about how you feel. Tell me what you think family is. Tell me what you think, what you expect from family members. Tell me how often you communicate and how often you think you should communicate. Tell me if you have family members that look after you, or when I say look after, I mean call you, check on you. Do you check on other family members? Are you all close like that? Do you feel comfortable with the fact that if you ever needed anybody, that you could just pick up the phone and they'd be there for you? Yeah. Well, I feel very good. I feel very blessed that I have people that I talk to every day. I either call them or they call me, and that's a good feeling. No matter what you're going through, that's a good feeling. So again, if you are my subscriber, welcome back. And if you're new to my channel, consider subscribing and hit the notification bell so that you won't miss any of the uploads that we have. And look through the channel and see what else that we have online. There's a lot of things that we talk about music, lifestyles, culture, and of course, like this one is concerning relationships. Yeah. And if you're here on a replay, welcome. And I will see you in the next video. Have a wonderful day. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you're watching from. So I will talk to you in the next video. Bye bye.